interesting with this pace. This is a 5-round fight.
Dana White making that change, making main events on frequent occasion, even a non-title fight, a 5-round fight. Tonight is one of those. Munoz and Lieben was the first one. And the wrestler was the winner that night. A deep breath taken by both men.
I was just about to say, I'm surprised Dan's not working his legs with some ease. He just won. I think both men are conscious of this being a 5-round fight.
Just over a minute on the clock here in the second. And that's exactly the case. They know they need to pace themselves. Because it was a frenetic pace in round one. Work, gentlemen. Anderson gets up to the clock. Just over 30 seconds remaining here in the second of a potential 5-5-minute round.
Good right hand from Shogun.
Swings in, goes to the right front against the other leg. Yeah. Great slip and rip a moment ago by Henderson. Both men are trying to set up that one punch or one kick knockout. Final seconds of the round.
Keep thinking. Put him back. Put him back in the cage.
There we see Dan come in with a left hand. There's a nice right hand on the jaw. And here's an uppercut behind it.
Let's fight.
Josh Rosenthal said last round, and Dan goes, no, 3 more. Maybe. Henderson's corner seemed very confident that Shogun was out of gas.
He looked at the end of that round. He definitely looked tired. And that has been a problem with Shogun in the past. It was a problem in his debut in the UFC against Forrest Griffin. It was a problem in his fight with Mark Coleman. He has
finishing that fight. But a nice job done by Josh Rosenthal to not stop it. 1 minute.
Oh, vicious elbows by Dan. And Shogun has Dan down.
And now Shogun pouring it on Henderson.
He's got his back.
45 seconds on the clock here in round 3. Maybe Henderson is right when he told Rosenthal 3 more are going to be left. 20 seconds on the clock here in the third.
Good shot by Shogun.
Final seconds of the third round.
A huge cut over the left eye of Shogun. You can see it, Mike.
How good is this?
And here you see Shogun try to attempt the heel hook, but he does not have it high enough. His legs not close enough to the hips to really get control. And here, Dan slamming some elbows in here. Shogun gets a takedown and lands a couple good left hands here to Dan. Shogun's left eye is a mess, Mike. What a warrior, both these guys.
Non-title fight, but scheduled for 5-minute rounds, round 4. Looking at a single.
Shogun with the takedown.
Shogun, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt after only 4 years.
But Dan's gonna get his back now. Shogun's gotta be careful. Shogun is trying to get. Oh, look at that takedown on the crucifix.
Great position for Henderson. Looking for the choke.
He's got the choke. Shogun rolling to the choke. Dan, no. Shogun's gonna go for the leg lock again. He can't get it.
And Henderson's out.
What a fight.
Unbelievable. One of the best of all time. Between 2 of the best of all time. Shogun landed the uppercut.
Takedown. Into side control. Shogun trying to hip escape a bit to get his right knee under. Here he goes. He's got his right knee in place. Dan wisely scoots his hips out. Corrects. Now Shogun has got half guard. He will go under. He'll go under for the sweep. He goes under with his right arm. And while he's doing that, Dan is trying to one-arm guillotine him. Shogun has to be careful here. Dan has a wicked grip. Shogun's in trouble here.
Yep. Henderson.
His arm is trapped.
Yep. Henderson, now he lost it.
He lost it, but Shogun lost the sweep as well because he lost the underhook on Dan's left leg. Now Shogun goes to full guard. But feet on the hips.
Round 4 of our main event. Henderson staying heavy on Shogun. Right hand.
Dan's got to look out for the up kick. Big right hand by Dan. Oh! Knees to the body.
Past the midway point of the 4th.
And Shogun's up. And he falls down again.
Watch for the right hand of Dan Henderson right here, right now. This is why mixed martial arts is the fastest growing sport in the world. Uppercut Shogun.
Yeah, Shogun is looking to counter that right hand, keeping his guard up high.
29-year-old Mauricio Shogun Hua. Fifth and final round. Hendo almost had it finished earlier. Shogun.
Out again.
Full mount on Henderson.
I think Shogun just spit his mouthpiece out. Even though Dan did.
Henderson was able to reverse earlier.
Shogun has got to get ahead and arm and scoot forward. Get Dan away from that cage. Grab a grip on his arm and scoot him forward.
Look at Shogun. Henderson trying to protect himself, trying to get out of this position.
Shogun's trying to maintain the mount. He lost it. But he's in half guard now.
This is just too hard.
It's a wide open half guard. Shogun wants to get his right leg free. He can.
Trying to pull it through, Joe. Trying to push down with that left foot and get that right leg free. Henderson holding on, controlling posture. Under 3 minutes left in the fight.
He's more held in place by exhaustion than anything. Now he gets the full mount again.
Henderson trying to work his way up.
Hammer fist. He's got his back. He's got him flattened out. He's going to go for an arm triangle here. He's got the right arm trapped. Dan's trying to defend with his left. But if Shogun can slide that right arm all the way through, he's got the choke. He's got it right there.
Big hammer fist.
He might not have enough strength to pull off that choke. He might want to just maintain the position. And Dan, good hip escape by Dan. He got to half guard again. Nope, full mount one more time.
Just over 2 now.
Back in the head, Mauricio. Back in the head.
This classic matchup that we've waited a lifetime for
Big shot by Shogun.
has turned into one of the greatest fights in mixed martial arts history. Under 2 on the clock.
Mauricio.
Again, Shogun trying to get that right leg free, and he does. Full mount one more time. Dan Henderson is absolutely exhausted. Here comes the elbows.
90 seconds, Joe. Man, if it goes the distance, what a tough job our judges are going to have.
Well, this is a big round. This has got to be a 10-8 round for Shogun. But then again, there's got to be at least one round that was a 10-8 round for Dan.
Yep. Just over a minute remaining in this battle.
I just don't know if Shogun has the energy to actually finish. He's trying, though. Now he's going after it. Hammer fist.
Hendo trying to get out of this position.
Dan hip escaped. He got to half guard. Shogun's going to try to get that leg out again.
You want to talk about leaving it all in the octagon. Dan Henderson and Mauricio Shogun Hua have entertained millions tonight.
Mount again.
Under 30 seconds remain.
He's smothering Dan here.
15 seconds.
Very hard for Dan to breathe here. Mauricio smothering him.
Unbelievable fight.
Mount again.
They go the distance. 25 minutes.
The fourth round. Shogun with a big uppercut. Had Dan in all sorts of trouble. Takes him down. And finally, the fifth and final round was really all Shogun. He got this takedown, scrambled, got the side control, got to mount several times, landed a lot of ground and pound, and Dan spent the majority of this round on his back defending himself.
It was the fourth round What a great fight indeed. Henderson and Shogun. And with the official decision, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges scored this contest 48-47. Declared the winner by unanimous decision, Dan Hendo Henderson!
It was amazing. You could see it going both ways. Henderson, amazing. The guy's 41 years old. Amazing performance. Shogun, 29 years old. He's more of a striker. Dan Henderson more of a wrestler. But even you saw Shogun taking the big name wrestler Dan Henderson down. It was amazing. It could have gone both ways, like I said. But Dan Henderson walked away with the decision. And I think it's very cool because he's already at 41 years of age and still wins over like a top contender, Shogun, who was the UFC champion before. So it's like a huge performance, a huge big day for Dan Henderson.
And you know Shogun, right?
I know them both. Shogun I know very well, same as Dan
Shogun is
Henderson.
not from Japan.
No, originally he's from Brazil, but his nickname is Shogun. His little brother, actually his older brother, his name is Ninja, his nickname. So they have Japanese nicknames, but they're from Brazil. Both good fighters, fought in Japan, fought all over the world, and cool guys.
Wow, oke, dan tadi benar-benar hartanya tuh dimenangkan oleh Dan Henderson, tipis banget dan dua-duanya luar biasa banget ya. Dan nanti kita akan kembali lagi setelah yang satu ini dan Martin akan kasih aku teknik UFC. Ya, boleh? Dan itu bisa ngomong bahasa Indonesia. Dan ngomong bahasa Indonesia. Oke, jangan kemana-mana, tetap di Ultimate Fighting Championship.